Hi, welcome to SBR Forum Videos. I'm Peter Loshak. This is Into the Weekend with BetDSI, the call we do every Thursday with Brent, the headlines manager at DSI Sportsbook, where he gives us a little glimpse, a little overview of some of the notable sharp and public action that he's taken for the upcoming major sporting events of the weekend. Today is September 12th, so we are looking ahead to NFL Week 2, College Football Week 3, and we've also got the big Mayweather fight coming up on Saturday. Brent, thanks for doing the show with us once again.
Good to be back on, Peter.
All right, let's start right in with the Mayweather fight. You know, both fighters undefeated. Mayweather is like about a minus 275 favorite. I'm assuming you're getting pretty big action on this fight, right?
Yeah, Mayweather, I mean, they call him Money Mayweather, and
Right.
he's just insane in terms of the pay-per-view attraction he is, and also the betting volume. I mean, we get just insane volume on
Really?
any time he fights. And it's a lot of people who like him, of course, and there's a ton of people who are just waiting to see him lose. You know, I got more money on Alvarez, probably about 3-1 in terms of the count, and the money's coming in on Alvarez just because honestly we get a lot of Latinos betting this stuff, and
Right.
they just love them. And then the sharps usually, if they're going to come in, they come in late and kind of scoop up money on Mayweather, seeing if the price is going to drop at all. But I mean, the kid's never lost, and he just looks so good year after year. I mean,
Right.
he's getting older, but he sure doesn't show it in the ring, Peter.
You actually there is action on boxing that you consider to be sharp. I mean, is that like guys who
Oh,
only...
absolutely, yeah. Absolutely, yeah. There's a lot of sharp money on boxing. Yeah, usually, I mean, the smaller fights we take lower limits, so those guys don't get involved as much. But well, obviously, you're going to take big limits on this fight, and we'll get a ton of action. I mean, so far, just to give you an idea, I've got about 1,500 bets. That's just the count on this fight so far. I mean, we're talking here on Thursday, so we got a long way to go. We're
Right.
going to get a ton of money on this thing.
So, I mean, when you say a sharp bettor, when it comes to this fight, are you talking about just guys who are just sharp in general? So any action that you take from them, you assume to be sharp, or are there guys who actually like specialize in boxing and are particularly sharp, boxing bettors?
There's a couple of guys, and again, just a couple of guys
Right.
who are specifically sharp in boxing, and then there's other guys who are just plain sharp who'll bet anything and everything where
Right.
they find value. They might be connected to someone else,
Right.
who come in on this kind of thing.
So you're just assuming that if you get action from them, it's sharp based on how they do overall.
Yeah, based on that, and also based on their history with boxing. Yeah,
Right,
I mean,
right.
there's, like I said, there's guys who come in who will be really good in football and stuff like that, and when they play a boxing play, generally it's really, really sharp as well.
So is this, if you do see a lot of sharp action coming in closer to, fight day, will that move the line significantly?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, definitely. We'll move the line to be on the same side of the sharps. And
Okay.
again, the thing is, when you're watching the screen, you don't necessarily know if we just took a really big bet from a public guy or we took a regular bet from a sharp guy. I mean, we'd probably fight. They will probably take. Oh, we'll easily take 10 dimes on this fight, maybe more. So I mean, a 10-dime bet from a sharp guy on Mayweather might move it 20 cents at this
Right.
point. A 20 or 30-dime bet by a square guy on Mayweather might move it 10 cents. So
All right, so-
you can't really judge as watching the screen.
So it sounds like the action on this is sort of similar to like Super Bowl action, where it's like, there's such overwhelming public attention and betting on the event that the line can actually get moved by that public action more than it can by like a smaller sharp bet.
Yeah, absolutely. And Mayweather, he's the attraction. He's the
Right.
reason behind that. I mean, Pacquiao's kind of lost his star. His
Sure.
fights don't get as much volume as they used to. He used to be, kind of like the one that everyone wanted to see, and everyone's betting on him. This is a case where most people want to bet against Mayweather.
All right, so for this fight, do you anticipate like being, roughly balanced in terms of action and just having huge volume and making money off the juice, or do you expect to actually be, needing one side, obviously the side that the sharp action that you take is indicating is the right side?
Yeah, I mean, based on the fact that I haven't seen sharp action come in so far, but on the volume that we have had so far, we will need Mayweather by fight night.
All right, so you're anticipating needing Mayweather.
Yeah, and we're happy to do that, Peter.
All right, great. Thanks so much.